They feasted at Magnolia Table, they've ridden the boats down the Brazos, and now they're ready for their Baylor Bears to go to work here inside McLean Stadium in Waco, Texas. What a showdown we have in store. A couple of Big 12 teams squaring off in what could prove to be a huge game. As we'll see, the BYU Cougars taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Bears will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the BYU Cougars offense will get the first swing of the game. And this guy feels like a throwback. Back in the day, the running backs were always the stars. This guy fits that mold.
And he can do a lot of different things, too. He's not a one-trick pony. This guy can tote the rock. He can catch the ball. He can block. We might even see him throw the ball in this game. This is a jack of all trades.
At the 35, he's got room. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Looking downfield, it's Retzlaff. Quickly out to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Cougars have this offense rolling. They'll give it to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with second and 13. Power football with the run. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Got a man, it's Roberts. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. From the 17-yard line, it's first and 10. Leaves it with the running back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. On second down, he'll let it fly. And that one's incomplete. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Green. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. Into the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Cougars.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a third down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So the Baylor Bears offense will go to work for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and happy.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, BYU. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick six. On the move from inside is 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They'll keep it on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense gets set for second down.
Brings up second down.
Wants to throw. It's Robertson. Using the quick game. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Lining up, trying to convert this third and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Presley. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. They'll throw it on first down. Finds his big tight end. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling. Off-play action on first down. Complete to the left. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He's got it on the run. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On the run, it's Reese. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll go to the air. It's complete on the right side. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Arkansas delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Fayetteville. The thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the SEC. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they fires into traffic, picked off. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Bears! This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender. Seeing that ball in the end zone, eyes get big as saucers, go, jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And it's perfect.
The extra point is good.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
Number 90 set to kick off.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Gonna run it. It's Martin. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They'll put the tight end in motion. Scanning the field, it's Retzlaff. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Fires downfield. He's got an open man. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Looking to go up top on first down. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Ball still at the 45 after the incompletion. They'll snap it 2nd and 10. Looking to throw it again. Got his man quickly. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Gets it out fast. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Cougars are flying down the field. They're working that left side.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Roberts. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Quickly complete. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
And that's crazy. 1 second you're the offense, and you're thinking 2nd and inches, we're taking a shot, we're in a great spot, and then you give up a sack, and now all of a sudden, you're in 3rd and long, and you're thinking, uh-oh, we got to convert this, or we're giving the ball right back to our opponent.
And they've converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. Dropping back, it's Retzlaff. Had to get rid of it quickly. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Hawkins. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. It's been a rough start for these guys, and you look down the schedule in the Big 12, there aren't many soft landing spots.
Well, no doubt about it. This team has had some bad breaks early this year in Big 12 play, but they've got to make good things happen, David. They've got to do a better job of executing offensively, defensively, and on special teams, and it's got to start today.
Yeah, finding a way to make those critical plays. Because, you know, what do you know in the Big 12? There's always going to be a lot of scoring, right? And they've come up short, but I think as you find yourself throughout the season, you got to...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The number one job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not. But my number one job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
The Bears line up to punt it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They'll try it over the left side. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. This guy can throw it. He'll get rid of it. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on 1st down, but the defense was ready. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Finds the tight end. Can't come in half-stepping to tackle this guy. Too much strength and power. He's up to the 25. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got a man. It's Baldwin. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Looking for a man. It's Retzlaff. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk aversive, but it is good field position. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Hawkins. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hawkins. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Baylor!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Oklahoma State stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Stillwater. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Fires to the big fella. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Retzlaff. Looking to the big tight end. Ball in the air. Intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows that. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Man.
Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive. And that pass picked off. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
1st down for this offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Offense in an empty set. To the air on 1st down.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing...
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. And it's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been on par. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
And incomplete on the default. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. To the air, it's Robertson. He lets one fly deep, and he throws another interception, his third of the night. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
The defense has been all over this quarterback all game long. It's almost as if they know where he's going to throw. That now, the third interception he's thrown.
BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practice this all week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent in these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tack on before the half.
Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Snapped it in the shotgun. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Going for it all. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. And it's been a battle of wills between these two teams through two quarters. Bend but don't break. They've managed to neutralize the explosive playmakers on each side by shutting down passing windows and providing tight coverage. Forget the Jimmies and Joes. This second half could really be about the X's and O's. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Brazos River at McLean Stadium.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Got it behind the line. It's Richardson. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. It's caught. Afterburner's coming. Touchdown Bears! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Gets it out quickly.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Quick completion on the out. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Cougars moving quickly to the line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quick release by the QB. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
On to kick it away.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. To the air, it's Robertson. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And they didn't have to blitz. They brought in the dime package, more speed on the field so we can cover in the back end and then let the D-line do what great D-line do.
The Bears will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Wants to throw on 1st down. Took a shot as he threw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds his man in the middle.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Hauls it in. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Makes a connection. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
When you're going to run a comeback route, you've got to sell like you're going deep, and that was a great job there by the receiver, really making that corner think he was running deep down the field. So we got the corner to turn his hips, turn his shoulders, and then the receiver was able to just pivot around and make it an easy passing catch.
He's got it and still on his feet. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They want to just keep throwing it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hill. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Louisiana Tech made it look easy today, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Bulldogs. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. The give to the tailback. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking downfield, it's Robertson. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Caught behind the line. It's Cameron. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Going with the ground game left. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. With the catch, it's Green. And tackled there by the defense. And they got the completion, but still looking at a 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
He's just Johnny on the spot. That's now his 2nd interception of the game, doing a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's just been in the right place at the right time making plays.
BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. After punting the last time they had it, they ought to be set up for a much better result with this drive.
This offense better be licking their chops. You're not going to start with better field possession than this all game, David.
You ain't lying. Forget about the last possession and what we did. You're already in scoring position. Take care of that football. Make sure you get some points.
Dropping back, it's Retzlaff. Quick strike complete. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. BYU now into the red zone. Bully ball on 3rd and short. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. On 1st down, here comes this offense. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He caught it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, BYU! Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
After the score, they need this two-point conversion to tie. They want to throw it. He makes the grab for the 2, and he ties the game here in the 4th. Coming down the stretch in the 4th, and we are all tied up, about set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. The give to the back. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. He got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking to throw, it's Robertson. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. The play action fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Presley. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Finds his big tight end. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Now setting up shop in the red zone. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Grab near the marker, it's Richardson. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to throw. It's Robertson. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little extra time. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football all over the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now they regain the lead.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all of the pressure, all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the catch. It's Davis. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. BYU right back to the line.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. He's going to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Roberts. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. That last completion sets him up on second down. He's looking to throw. And man, oh man, he is in the dark tonight. His 4th interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in this sudden change situation.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Here's the handoff. Danced his way through traffic. Pickup of 4 to the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Unleashes one. Another incompletion on 3rd down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Slips through the line. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you've got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Snagged in the middle. It's Hawkins. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Reese. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a 1-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. To the air, it's Robertson. Unloads to the wideout. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. The Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here, Reese. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing, big turnover forced by the defense.
BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to get to it. Another incompletion on third down. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Makes the catch down the right side. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. He'll just keep slinging it. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Let's see if they go back to the air on second down. Looking to throw, it's Retzlaff. And his fifth interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
Big-time players make big-time plays in big-time games. Great job by the defense, not closing the door completely, but stopping the momentum late in the game when you already got a lead. Nice job, D.
Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. And they come out with a field goal lead. Defense just got to stop now to capitalize, David.
Yeah, keep the momentum going, right? Defense did a great job. They held serve, got you the football back, Jesse. Let's go get some points.
I'm curious to see how they're going to do this. Are they going to be aggressive after the defense got the stop and take a shot, or are they going to try to be more conservative here and bleed the clock?
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's third and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Well, here we are late in the game, and this secondary, they are still covering. They forced the QB to hold on to it, and then he bailed out, trying to buy himself more time. And because he couldn't get rid of the football so quickly early, that allowed the pass rush to get to him.
And the Bears will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. And back to the air on second down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the offense gets the ball back. How lucky are they? 5 points of pressure, high and tight. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment, or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.